Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hi.
I'm Liz.
I'm Charlie.
We're the Adventure Closet.
Today?
So come along with us. Hi, I'm Liz, and this is Charlie. We've been living and traveling in our minivan Opal for 2 years now, and we love taking you guys on new and spontaneous adventures. So hop in the van and let's go somewhere. First thing first, we need our adventure hats. You guys have an adventure hat? We're thinking about getting some of these done with our logo on it. I can't put this on one-handed. There's Goat. Bye, Goat.
Bye, Goat.
Signing in at the register. I don't know, what do you guys think about getting our logo on one of these hats? I'm kind of digging our adventure hat look that we've adopted over the years. I think it would look cool.
How do I use this thing?
It's kind of short for you to use, huh? You just gotta walk hunched over.
This is counterproductive.
You can adjust it, silly.
Right, but how high do I want it? I've never used the hiking pole.
So you want it to kind of bend at the elbow.
It stopped and I didn't.
Oh.
Bend at the elbow?
Yeah, so you want kind of a straight line from your elbow to your fist.
Higher?
You might want to go a little bit higher.
Higher?
Does that feel comfortable?
I don't know.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is to kind of have your hand a little bit level with your elbow. It looks like you are just about right, maybe slightly higher.
Oh, another centimeter to 123.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So I've never used a hiking pole before because I figure I want my hands free. But I decided I'm gonna try it today with just one so that I can still talk to you guys with my other hand. So usually when I'm hiking, my hands end up swelling a lot, and I read that using a hiking pole can help that, which is good because nobody likes swollen hands. And hopefully it'll help my back too, having an extra leg. But I'll let you guys know towards the end of the video what I think of hiking with a pole versus hiking without them. It's a fancy pole that Liz has. Take less, do more. It's a good slogan. Except now I'm taking more. I'm probably doing less, I don't know.
I'm kind of excited to do this part of this trail that we haven't done. I feel like if you watched our recent Independence and North Lake backpacking trip, we were kind of finishing this leg of this area that we had never done before, and it's kind of the same story with this one. We've done the lower and upper Watson Lake, we've done lower Anderson Lake, but we haven't done there's two upper lakes. They're called the Anderson Lakes, and we've never been to them. We've even done Anderson Butte here. It's like we're completing a puzzle. It's like finding the last piece of a puzzle. Like, you know how exciting that is. Like, if you're nerdy enough to know how exciting that is, then you know how exciting this is. Here's the daunting part of the trail because we're probably halfway there, and the lakes are off that way on top of that ridge somewhere. So we gotta hike up that. You ready for this?
I was born ready.
Were you born ready?
No, I wasn't. I just sounded confident at the time. Yeah, it's gonna suck.
It's gonna be a long hike. You're going so slow.
So there's a sign here that says Anderson Lake right there. And that actually takes you to Lower Anderson Lake, which we've been to before. It's kind of a shallow lake from what we remember. You actually need to take the sign that says Watson Lakes to get to the upper lakes. The junction for the upper lakes is up the hill, not down at the bottom of the hill where we are now. When we first went, we were looking for the other Anderson Lakes, and we didn't actually have a map downloaded at the time. So we thought that Anderson Lakes were all down here, but they're not. There's 2 upper and 1 lower. And then a couple of tarns or ponds or something. We're about halfway up. You can't tell, can you? It's still a little bit ways up.
Love note from a rock hound. Nice piece of quartz.
I just love these shaggy trees with the moss growing on them like this. They're so cool looking. That wasn't even much further than where I just was. And we're pretty much at the top. I remember it being worse than that. There was a big tarn here at one point. Now it's just a little puddle almost. So there's no marking for the trail except for this log. Remember this log, guys. If you're coming up here, just remember this log. The main trail to Watson Lakes continues straight, and then this trail is kind of easy to miss here that goes up to the upper Anderson Lakes. But on the GPS, we're at the right spot. And it looks like it's uphill a little bit. So the trail's not really well traveled, and it's slippery in spots. So kind of be careful going up. It hasn't rained today, but everything's still dewy from the clouds still. So, ground's a little wet. But this is looking straight, and that's how high up we're going in a short distance.
Oh, so out of breath.
This is a trail? Alright, so this is not for the faint of heart, apparently. I feel like this is where the pole hinders me. Whoa, that's slick. And we gotta come down this.
Yeah. Might just get muddy.
That's Watson Lakes. My hands are dirty. But that's Watson Lakes. Hey, I can point with this now. That's Watson Lakes right there. We've got a video where we camped there. You should check it out in the link below. This does not even look half as bad as it is on camera. Well, even if it's not, it's an adventure. I'll check the map when you get up to this resting spot. And then there's more up just behind us.
This is no longer a hike, it's a climb. So we're on this ridge and it's getting pretty sharp. That's the other side of it. And the other side of it. We're just following this trail. Up. Wow. Lower and upper Watson Lakes. All glacier fed. Here's the view from the other side. Steep drop off there. See if Charlie can fit through the tree.
Fit between this tree and that tree. Uh-oh. Now I'm caught.
Will he make it?
Freedom! Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
beautiful.
Beautiful, and a drop off. Well, the view from the other side opened up. Oh, look down there. There's that last boardwalk we went on. A wee bit away.
This is an epic view. That's the top of Mount Baker. Volcano in Washington State. I haven't even completed this hike yet, and I can already say the hike to Watson is a lot easier than the hike to Upper Anderson Lakes. Lower Anderson, super easy. But yeah, this one's a little more difficult. This is going to be very difficult coming down, so we're probably not going to film at all coming down.
I'm just sitting here waiting for Charlie to work his way up this ridge. It is a steep one. I'm out of breath. But it is so fun turning a corner on a trail you've never been on. Like, seeing something new. It's discovery. I mean, yeah, obviously people before us have discovered it. There wouldn't be a trail here. But when you're experiencing it in real life, And hopefully it translates on video so you guys can discover it too. But just, I don't know, it's the same thing that I find in rock hounding. You know, you discover a new rock, or, you know, find something where you didn't think you would. And same with fishing, you know, you throw your line in and you're reeling it in. You don't know all the time if a fishy's coming. And then a fishy bites it. And before you know it, you got a fish on your line. And then you're like, what kind of fish is on my line? And then you pull it out of the water. And then you're like, yeah, this is a doo-wopper fish. And then you take a picture and you show all your friends. Discovery is awesome. All right, here's Charlie. He's waiting for you.
No. I'm coming.
Gosh. You are pretty as a picture.
Thanks. So are you.
Doesn't it just look like Charlie's like emerging from some fantastic painting? Actually, let me get a picture of you there. You little stud muffin.
So, I use Gaia GPS for our maps. That way I can download it when we have no signal and be able to follow along the trail. And that's what I keep checking to see where we're at. It looks like we just go down a little bit and then we kind of stay. Yeah, we go down a bit. I think it's that way, kind of in a bowl. But at least we didn't have to climb to the peak of this, which is literally 10 feet. I feel like we should just summit it, just to say we could.
Yeah. Check out this meadow.
Hopefully they can hear it. If not, I'll put music over.
We are so close to the lake, I can smell it. I thought it was up here, actually.
I think it is. I think it's just on the other side of that knoll.
Trail goes this way, though. Oh, wait, no. Maybe not. Let's check it out.
Lake's got to be right there, over that hill. Oh, wow.
There she is. Oh, the water's so green.
That's nice.
Nice.
That's beautiful. Look at that backdrop, too.
Yeah. That is stunning. Holy guacamole, you guys. Look.
Holy guacamole.
Look at this. Oh, this is epic.
And ain't no one here.
Nobody. I counted all the people that we passed on the trail headed back. I think all the cars are gone.
Yep. And at the trail register, it looks like we were going to be the only ones here too.
And this is just one of the lakes up here.
The other one's just on the other side of that hill. Right over there.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't see any fish rising. Doesn't mean they're not in there. Here's an option for camp.
Already got seats and everything.
Yeah. And there's a burn ban as always. But doesn't mean we can't use our cook stoves. Wow.
That's epic. Listen. So quiet. That's probably about 5 feet tall. That's cool. Just along this little tarn here, next to the lake.
Going that way. And looky what I found. Another lake. Oh. And look, there's snow. Oh, I could go lay in that. I don't know where Charlie is.
Liz went up that way to the other lake. I came over here to this viewpoint to check it out, and look at that. That's a view. Down here is the lower Anderson Lake. That's Mount Baker, hiding in the clouds there. And that's the Baker Lake Valley. But wow, that is epic. And there's a lot of little quartz deposits here in the trail, and some greenstone. All right, let's go find Liz. I bet you she's at an epic view of the lake.
Climbed up that section to realize that this is all that connects the two lakes. Just a tiny little connecting stream.
It is rock.
Oh, I know. The uplift here is just awesome looking. The way the rocks are jutting out. So I think we found our spot. I like that there's wind block here. We're actually right on the lake.
Wind block all around.
It's flat. If we could have fires, there's 2 fire pits. And yeah, we're right at the connection of both lakes.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, I'm gonna get my fishing stuff out. Charlie's gonna set up camp. Or set up the tent. I can help you with the other stuff. All right, let's get that rolling.
The fisherman's stocks are bright. She does the call.
All right, ladies and gents, let's have a little chit chat here. So you probably noticed I only go fishing when I'm in Washington, basically. Very rarely you'll see me fish somewhere else. And the reason is because I'm a resident of Washington State, so I can get a cheaper fishing license. And they sell the freshwater separate from like shellfish and saltwater, so I can get a relatively cheap freshwater fishing license here. I would like to have a saltwater, but because we are extreme budgeting here, we have to limit that. And I would like to expand to new areas eventually. And I'm just wondering if you guys think that we should try and work this into our budget so that I can get non-resident fishing licenses in other states. I really enjoy fishing, and I really like the fact that I can fish with you guys. And some of you guys are anglers and have a lot more experience than I do, and I think I could really learn from you guys in the comment section, giving me tips and tricks, and you know, maybe even keeping an eye on my technique as I'm filming it, letting me know what I can do differently, suggest different gear that I could try and work into the budget. I do realize I need to get a fly rod or maybe a tenkara rod so that I can use flies. I know I can set it up with my spinning rod, but I've done it before and it's kind of difficult. I would rather have a fly rod. I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts? Do we want to see more of a Fishing with Liz segment in future videos? Are you into fishing? Do you want to learn how to fish? Do you just enjoy sitting out in nature with me while I'm fishing? There's no peaceful feeling like standing at the banks of a lake, especially a high mountain lake like this, and breaking the water with your lure as it lands in the still waters. It's amazing. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I just broke the tip of my pole. Look what I did. I pulled it too hard, trying to take it off so I could get ready to fish. I wonder if I have some tape. Crap. I have this gear aid that's good for patching tents or coats or any kind of camping gear. I'm gonna try and cut some of this off and see if I can get the tip back on my pole to at least let me get a little bit of fishing in. I will have to replace this pole.
Now, for people at home that don't fish, can you just collapse that and use this eye as the longest eye?
I've had to do that before.
So it will work?
This isn't my first rodeo breaking the tip. It doesn't work that well.
No, but it would still work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's funny is as soon as she got over here, I heard a fish jump. It's kind of cool, this little island rock here.
So I think that looks okay.
Yeah, hopefully that works good.
It feels kind of strong. That gear aid actually, it's kind of has a little bit of flex to it, and it's super sticky and it's waterproof. So I'm kind of thinking I'm onto something. If you are a backpacker and you fish, that's a good tool, so you're not out of luck, because I was going to be kind of out of luck. So let's put it to the test.
Yeah, hopefully it works. There she goes, super fisherwoman.
You say I'm superficial? Oh. Wish me luck.
Good luck. So far, so good.
Fast is good.
All right.
Back in
She's
business.
back to fishing.
Watch out, guys.
Good. That had me worried. I thought you were going to be out of luck again.
Yeah, that would suck.
Let's go hike to a lake and not be able to fish. That's a definite vote for us on the gear aid.
Yeah, heck yeah.
One time I bought Liz this fly reel and rod from Cabela's, and she never used it, and the tip broke on it when we were moving it around. Sucked.
That was back in the day when we were working our office jobs all the time and just dreamed of fishing.
Yeah. Sun's lighting up that back wall. Just nicely.
Well, I'm not catching any fish, but I wanted to show you where camp is from the other side of the lake. See Charlie down there in the tent?
Wow. Just climbed up this precipice. And Baker is showing. Beautiful. But now I'm out of breath.
And some masala ramen with garlic and herb tuna. That's for dinner.
We climbed up here to watch the sunset with you guys and have our dinner. We're having some ramen with some roasted garlic and herb tuna.
It's almost like a chicken noodle, but it's a
Tuna noodle.
It's a tuna noodle. It's good.
It is.
Do you guys have ideas for lightweight
Backpacking
food?
food? Drop them in the comments.
Because we're kind of stuck on ramen.
Yeah. Check this out. There goes the last light of the day. Mount Baker right there.
I love the way the clouds are surrounding Mount Baker.
Yeah. Right between the peaks. How cool is that?
So, some of you guys might not know this, but Mount Baker, you see it's huge and prominent and out by itself. That's a mount. So when you see another name of a mountain where it's like Sock Mountain, it's not as prominent because it's next to other peaks.
Or White Horse Mountain.
Yeah. White Horse Mountain is kind of prominent, but it has
It's next to the other peaks.
other peaks next to it. But a mount is going to be out standing by itself.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Like Mount St. Helens, Mount Rainier, Mount Baker, Mount Whitney.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Good morning. Charlie's getting coffee going, and I still didn't catch any fish. So I guess that's just the way it is. The sun's coming up over the ridge. A little bit cloudy today, but we're mostly exposed out here. I don't think I'm gonna catch anything. So I think I'm just gonna enjoy the day. So I'm just standing here fishing and I see something moving across the lake up in the drainage there. And it's Charlie. You guys see him? Where's he going?
Hey, little guy. Beep. Eep. That is a pika. Well, that was fun.
That was so much fun.
We're gonna pack up now and head on back down and go on to the next adventure.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Almost forgot. Hiking pole. I can see the benefit of having the hiking pole. It made it a little easier on the uphills and the downhills. Liz, she said think of it as a handrail, and that's a really good way to think about it, because it is like having a handrail on the uphills and the downhills. So I'm gonna probably try 2 next time maybe, and see how if I like 2. Oh, I mentioned my hand swole, or my hands used to swell. This hand did not swell, but my other hand did swell.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that did help with the swelling of my hands. But yeah, I just thought I'd update you. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye now.
Bye now.